Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to my physics class. Our today's topic is resistance. Let's start now. Resistance is a property of a conductor, and due to this resistance, electric current flowing through the conductor is resisted. That means resistance is a property of the conductor. When electric current passes through the conductor, the electrons of the conductor collide with ions and other electrons. As a result, their motion is obstructed and electric current is resisted. This property of the conductor is called resistance. That is when electron passes through the conductor, they can collide with other electrons or ions of the conductor, and due to this collision their motion is obstructed and current flow is resisted, and this property of the conductor is resistance. We know current flow means flow of electrons, and their motion is obstructed by the collision among the electrons and collision between electron and ions. So this is a property of the conductor. It is denoted by R and its unit is ohm. Now Ohm's law, we know there is a relation between current flow I and potential difference V. At a fixed temperature, the current flowing through a particular wire or conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference between two ends of the conductor. Here, at a fixed temperature, the current flowing through a particular wire or conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference between two ends of the conductor. That means from Ohm's law, we get the relation between current flow and potential difference. That is, Ohm's law describes the relation between electric current flow I and potential difference V. And this relation is at a fixed temperature. At a fixed temperature, the resistance of a conductor is fixed. If the temperature is changed, resistance of the conductor will be changed. So at a fixed temperature, the current flowing through a particular wire or conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference between two ends of the conductor. That means if the potential difference is increased, current flow will be increased. If the potential difference is decreased, current flow will be decreased. This is the directly proportional relation. Consider AB is a conductor. Its two ends is A and B. Its two ends are A and B. And potential at point A is VA and potential at point B is VB. Consider potential at point A, VA is greater than potential at B, VB. That is, VA is greater than VB. If VA is greater than VB, then current will flow from A to B direction. We know current flows from higher potential region to lower potential region. As VA potential is greater than VB potential, so current will flow from A to B. So this is the direction of current flow, and this current flow is I. Here potential difference between A and B point is VA minus VB. Consider VA minus VB is equal to V. So I is the current flow through this conductor and V is the potential difference between two ends of this conductor. Now according to Ohm's law, electric current I is proportional to potential difference between two ends of the conductor. So I is proportional to V because V is the potential difference between point A and point B. So I is proportional to V. And if we remove proportional sign, we need a constant. I is equal to constant into V. This is the proportional constant. And consider this proportional constant is G. So I is equal to G into V. Here G is the proportional constant. Here G is the conductance of the conductor. This proportional constant G is known as conductance of the conductor, and it is the reciprocal of resistance. We know if the resistance is increased, current flow will be decreased, but if the conductance is increased, current flow will be increased. So conductance is the reciprocal of resistance, and G is equal to 1 divided by R because conductance G is reciprocal of resistance. Here R is the resistance of the conductor. So conductance and resistance are reciprocal to each other. Therefore, I is equal to V divided by R because G is equal to 1 divided by R. So I is equal to V divided by R. This is the Ohm's law. I is equal to V divided by R. I is equal to V divided by R. This is the equation number 1. And from this equation, the current flowing through a particular conductor is inversely proportional to the resistance of the conductor. That is, current flow is directly proportional to the potential difference V, but current flow I is inversely proportional to the resistance. If the resistance is increased, current flow will be decreased. If the resistance is decreased, current flow will be increased. But if potential difference V is increased, current flow will be increased. If potential difference V is decreased, then current flow will be decreased. More potential difference, more current. More resistance, less current. And from equation 1 we can write V is equal to I into R. From this equation, V is equal to I into R. So V is equal to IR. This is the equation number 2. And also you can write R is equal to V divided by I. So R is equal to V divided by I. This is the equation number 3. These three equations are very important. That is, this is the relation among potential difference V, electric current I, and resistance of the conductor R. Now, graphical representation of Ohm's law. Graphically, we will know the Ohm's law. Consider x-axis and this is y-axis. X-axis, y-axis, and in x-axis potential difference V in volt, and in y-axis electric current I in ampere. That is, potential difference V is in volt and electric current I in ampere. Now what will be the graph of electric current I versus potential difference V? This is the graph of Ohm's law. That is, electric current versus potential difference V. It is a straight line, and this straight line is passing through the origin. So electric current I is proportional to the potential difference V. With increasing potential difference V, electric current will be increased, and with decreasing potential difference V, electric current will be decreased. And this is the proportional relation, and it is the graphical representation of Ohm's law. Now, mathematical problem. The potential difference between two ends of a conductor of resistance 50 ohm is 220 volt. What is the current flowing through the conductor? Here, the resistance of the conductor is 50 ohm and potential difference between two ends of the conductor is 220 volt. We have to determine the current flowing through the conductor. Now solution. Our given informations are resistance R is equal to 50 ohm, potential difference V is equal to 220 volt, and electric current I is equal to what? We know electric current I is equal to V divided by R, or I is equal to V means 220 volt and R means 50 ohm. So 220 divided by 50 ampere. We know the unit of electric current I is ampere. So I is equal to 4.4 ampere, and this is the electric current flowing through this conductor.